Welcome in, gem lovers. Thank you for joining me. My name is Jana, and this week we're going to talk a little bit about a gemstone or a mineral called fluorite. Now, fluorite, as we know it, wasn't specifically named until about 1530, and it was actually referred to as fluorospar. This incredible gem is the second most desired gem in the world, or mineral, if you will. When it comes to mineral collectors, it's second to actually only quartz. Now, we know quartz is known and loved because of the beautiful array of colors it comes in. Well, the story with fluorite is actually quite similar. Fluorite is so adored because of the wide range of colors it actually comes in. You'll find it in everything from these rich royal purples to bright blues, greens. You'll actually find it in pinks and magentas, reddish brown colors, yellows, even clear, and it actually comes in a banded form where you get an almost rainbow-like appearance. Now, there's also going to be a rare color change fluorite, which goes from this unbelievable blue to a really kind of royal purple color. Depending on the light source that you're in, it will actually shift colors. Now, fluorite is not just another pretty gemstone or a mineral that we're fascinated with. It actually has a number of useful properties in the industrial world as well. So it's been hugely popular for industrial use in even the production of glasses and enamel. Now, it is composed of calcium fluoride, so there's a lot of other uses for it as well. But this mineral mainly exists and is actually mined in vein deposits that are all within metallic ores. So you typically found it in these caverns and whatnot throughout the world. Now, perhaps the most famous cavern of all is the Blue John Caverns over in Castleton, Derbyshire in England. This site has produced some of the most extraordinary, magnificently colored fluorite in the world. And for years, it's been known as the Derbyshire Blue John Fluorite. It was used in ornate jewelry as well as beautiful ornamental pieces, and it was especially popular in the 19th century. We're actually going to revisit this in just a little bit. But the name Blue John was derived from the French words bleu et jaune for blue and yellow, characterizing its colors and its color scheme. Now, recently, there are deposits that have been discovered in China that have a similar banding to that truly desired Blue John fluorite originally found in England. Fluorite just hasn't occurred in those two places, though. Fluorite is something that's actually been found throughout the world. So you see fluorite deposits in places like Germany and France, Morocco, Burma, Argentina, Austria, Canada, the United States, Mexico, Norway, and so many more. Right here in the United States, believe it or not, you can actually find fluorite mines in Missouri, Oklahoma, Illinois, New Hampshire, Ohio, New York, Texas, and more. So it's believed that fluorite was first discovered thousands of years ago by the Romans. Now, ancient Romans believed that if they had an alcoholic beverage that they were drinking out of a vessel that was created from fluorite, that it would prevent them from getting drunk. Very similar to their legend with amethyst because of that rich purple color. Romans also often used fluorite for decoration purposes, so they were one of the first to actually use it in decor. Pliny the Elder actually even said, and this is an ancient Roman scholar and philosopher, that he loved fluorite so much that he named it one of his favorite minerals of all time. Ancient Egyptians are believed to have created great sculptures from this. And in China, fluorite has been carved into ornate carvings for over 3 centuries. So this is something we've seen truly throughout history. But perhaps when it came to its height would be in the 19th century. And this was all due to the Blue John fluorite mines over in England. They became very high in demand for ornamental purposes. So basically home decor through the roof, as well as for jewelry and brooches. So basically from the Blue John fluorite mines over in England, people were commissioned to make these incredible vases, columns, tables, and even full windows, all made from Blue John fluorite. They made spectacular pieces due to the wide range of colors. Now, some of the finest homes in Britain commissioned pieces like this, everyone from Buckingham Palace to the Chatsworth House in Derbyshire. Now, this is the home to the Duke and Duchess of Devonshire. The Chatsworth House is very, very famous. Whether or not you realize it, it was featured in one of those great TV shows that over stateside that we love because it kind of focuses on the stately homes over in England. But a few years back, I was lucky enough to actually go over in a jewelry company named CW Sellers, to the Trickcliff mine of Blue John Fluorite. This is one of the still operating mines over there, and it was an incredible experience to see the banding in the wall, to see the incredible fluorite, but also to learn about the story of CW Sellers and how he actually was one of the jewelers and is one of the jewelers to the Duchess of Devonshire and her desire and love for Blue John Fluorite. It's really an incredible gemstone. If you've never seen it, I definitely encourage you to look it up. They're an incredible company with beautiful, beautiful pieces. But anyways, back in 1852, George Gabriel Stokes discovered the ability of specimens of fluorite to produce a blue glow when they were illuminated with light. He then named the phenomenon fluorescence after this particular mineral, fluorite. So if you ever wonder where the word came from for fluorescence in gemstones, it actually comes from fluorite. Fluorite typically will glow a blue-violet color under shortwave and long-wave ultraviolet light, but some specimens can actually produce a glow of like a cream or a white color, and some don't even fluoresce at all. So it's a really interesting gemstone with really unique properties for each and every color. During the 18th century, it is believed to have been ground up in a powder that was actually used to treat kidney disease. Now I'm going to start to talk about a few more of the metaphysical properties of this particular gem. First up, I want to say that if you suffer from any medical injury or any medical issues whatsoever, you should always seek the opinion of a true medical professional. This is by no means sound medical advice. I'm sharing with you some of the legend, the lore, and the metaphysical properties behind this incredible gem. Now, to start off, I want to say that you should cleanse and clear your fluorite often. The reason why is it's known to easily absorb negative energies. So one of my favorite ways is I actually use selenite to cleanse a lot of my gems and crystals. That's a great way to do it, but this is a mineral or a gemstone that requires constant cleansing. Fluorite cleanses and stabilizes your environment and your aura. So it's actually incredible about absorbing and neutralizing any negative energies that might surround you. Fluorite is also considered an excellent aid when it comes to learning. It's believed that it enhances our concentration, which will in turn up our self-confidence and helps us in our decision making so that we make clearer and more conscious decisions. On an intellectual level, it's actually believed that it can help you think more clearly and make those clearer decisions that you need to, especially when you're faced into pressure or situations of pressure. In relation to this, it's actually believed to be a great gem or mineral for anyone who suffers from ADD or ADHD. It encourages a positive balance of the energies, and it's believed to really help in the balancing of overall energies and coordination, and this goes for both physically and mentally as well. So it's a really good overall balancing stone. In general, fluorite is highly protective and a stabilizing stone. So it's really great for grounding as well as harmonizing your spiritual energies. So if you need to be more connected to your spiritual side or your higher self, this is a great gem for you as well. Many will say that fluorite is a healer stone, that it seems to invigorate the body, that it uplifts the body and the spirit, suggesting that it can even boost cellular healing or promote cellular rejuvenation. Of course, this is just the legend and the metaphysical properties that are said to be tied with fluorite. If indeed you are suffering from any medical condition whatsoever, you should always seek the opinion of a true medical professional. Each color in fluorite will naturally have its own properties. So when you look at the different colors, if we start with, say, blue fluorite, blue is known to calm the emotions. It stimulates clear communication because all of a sudden you're becoming more level-headed, and it's believed to aid in your spiritual awakening. So if you need to get more in touch with your spiritual side, blue is the proper color of fluorite to do so. Green fluorite is believed to aid in your intuition. So if you are struggling with your intuition or following your gut, it's also believed to help with grounding of excess energy. Now, when you think about grounding of excess energy, it's also said to aid in hormone imbalances. So if you feel like you're all over the place, this is a great recharge and rejuvenation of all your chakras, is the green fluorite. Now, purple fluorite is believed to increase mystic visions. And if you know anything about the third eye chakra, purple is the color that aids there, also aiding in spiritual balance. Yellow fluorite is believed to boost your creativity, to help be effective in group situations where you need to get more creative, to become clear in stimulating your powers of both your mind and your intellect. And yellow fluorite is also believed to aid in removing toxins from the body, often related to your liver, gallbladder, or kidneys. Clear or colorless fluorite is actually great for working with your crown chakra. So up top here, it's also said to merge your personal and your spiritual energies. So if you're having a tough time connecting to that spiritual side, that's going to be your clear, colorless fluorite. And last but not least, if you have rainbow or that blue John style fluorite, it combines all the properties of the different colors represented, which is really helpful. So I just want to take a moment and say thank you for watching my video. I hope that you'll like and subscribe and of course share the video. I would love to hear from you down in the comment section what gemstones you would like to know more about. And as always, I'll be back again next week with a new video. So have a bright and beautiful week, and I'll see you again soon.